Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to use gouache. So we're going to start off with this makeup container that you can get at any travel section of most stores. And this is the gouache that I use. I prefer the Reeves brand. And today I'm going to attempt to make a mint color. So we're going to start off with this lake blue, and you just need a little bit. With gouache, a little bit goes a long way because you eventually will dilute it with water to get a good consistency that you can use for calligraphy ink. And we're going to add some green in here. And then lastly, to make the mint color, we're going to throw in some white. Alright, so now that we have our three colors here, we're ready to mix. So what I do to mix the gouache is I just use the back of a paintbrush. And it's best to mix the gouache first prior to diluting it with water. Once the water gets mixed in, the gouache kind of turns chunky and the colors don't mix and blend as well. So once you mix all the gouache and you can start to see the mint green coming out, you're ready to dilute with water. Alright, so when it comes to diluting or adding water to your gouache, unfortunately there's no magic formula. What I like to do is I use this little squeeze bottle for water, and you just need a few drops, and what you do is you just start to mix until you get a good consistency. So the trick with gouache is that it can't be too runny or else it's going to bleed all over your page, and it can't be too thick. And if your gouache is too thick, you'll know because you'll see the paint on your nib, but it won't be flowing out properly. So if that's the case, you just need to add a little bit more water. So the issue with that is that if you are adding more water, you might need to add more gouache if you make it too runny. And what it starts to do is it starts to compromise the color of the gouache. So what I've found, while I love using gouache to make really cool colors with ink, it's also kind of tricky to replicate the same color every time because I'm not measuring how much blue, green, or white I'm using, nor am I measuring how much water I'm using to mix the gouache with. Alright, so here we go. We're going to use the gouache, and you can see that this is actually a little bit runny, but it writes really well just like any other kind of ink, and it's super easy to make. It took just a few minutes. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be posting more videos soon, so please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks!